our topic is how money actually fun. The truth never taught you. Every single day you wake up and go to the work, earn money and spend your money and save your money. But you have ever stopped to ask one simple question? What is a money? Why does a piece of paper or even a number on your phone have value? Who creates the money? Why do a price keep rising? And why do some people seem to get richer while everyone else struggles just to keep up? The truth is, money isn't just something you earn, it's a system. And once you understand the system, you will never look at the money at the same way again. Let's start from the beginning, from the chapter 1. What is a money reals? So imagine living a world without a money. You grow apples and never would raise the chickens. But today you need a bread. The baker doesn't want apple. He wants milk. So you have find someone willing to trade milk or a apple or before you can buy a bread. Sound exhausting, right? That exactly how the barter system worked thousands of years ago. It was a slow, inconvenient, and inefficient. So human created something everyone could agree at the value money. Money solved one of the humanity's biggest problem, and today money has a four main jobs. It's help people to buy or sell things. It's store a value for the future. It's give a everything in a price, and it's allow people to borrow and repay over a time. Without money and modern civilization simply without exist. So we will move for the chapter 2, and who creates the money. You always think about it. No, who creates the money? Here, the fact that surprised almost everyone. Most money is in print. In fact, the majority of money exists only in a digital number inside a bank. Central banks create a physical money and currency manage the money supply, but the commercial bank creates the most of the money people use every day. How? Through a loan. Even a bank approve a mortgage or a business loan, it doesn't usually hand over to snacks or a cash. Instead, it's created deposited into a account. In other words, new money enters in the economics when the bank leads to the money. That's the why the modern economies depend heavily on the lending on the money. So, why does the inflation happens? And have you ever noticed that the grocery rent and the gas seems to get more expensive every year? That's inflation. Inflation simply means the average price of a goods and the service increase over time. And why? Sometimes there is a more money chase the same amount of my goods. Sometimes company face a higher production cost. Sometimes supply chains break down. Whenever the reasons inflation reduce your purchasing power, that means the same of a dollar hundred buys less than it used to. Inflation is one of the biggest reason why the simple saving money isn't always happen. Why everything gets more expensive because of the inflations? I have already shared you all the things. And why the rich keep becoming a richer. Here one of the biggest difference between wealthy people and everyone's. Most people work for the money. Wealthy people make money for them. Instead of spending every dollar even to the work, they buy assets are the one who can generate income or grow in value over a time. These include to the business, stock, real estate, and the investment. While they are sleeping, many of those assets continue generating a wealth. That's why the building a asset is often a more powerful than simply earning higher salary. And you always know compounding interest. Albert Einstein often credited and calling compounding interest to the eight wonders of the world. Whether it's or not to the actually said, it is the items to the incredibly powerful. Compounding interest means you earn return not only on your original investment but also on the return you have already earned. Imagine a investment a US dollar, $100 every month. Over time your money begins earning a money. Even those earnings begin even more money. That's why starting early is often more important than investing large amount lateral. You always take care about it. And the debt trap versus good debt versus bad debt. So many people believe all the debts is a debt is bad. That is a not entirely true. Some debts helps you to build a wealthy, others debt destroy it. Good debt can help pay for a education, start business, or buy a productive asset that generates to the income. Bad debt usually pay for the things that lose a money, more expensive gadgets or a luxury purchase brought with a high interest loan. This keep isn't to the avoiding debts completely. It understands whether the debts creates a future or value for the future. So we will move for the next. uh, why the government borrow trillions dollars. You always think about why it needs to the borrow, because building a road, school, hospital, and nation building defense cost enormous amount of the money. What's when the tax revenue isn't enough, government issue a bond. Investment by those goods and giving a government money today is exchange for a repayment with an interest lateral. Borrowing isn't to the necessary bad. What if the bad debt grows too quickly without enough? Enough is a growth. It can be become a serious. So we will move to the next chapters. Why your saving lose money. You always think about why it's happened. After everything we have learned, one thing becomes clear: money flow predictable rule. Spend less you can earn, and spend less than you can earn. Stay consistent, invest for a long term, avoid unnecessary high interest debt, build an asset instead of collecting liability. Keep a learning, because financial knowledge compound like just a investment. The people who understand this rule don't simply earn a money, they build lasting wealth. And now you are understand the system for the better the most people never were. So in the last I will say like the you found this video is valuable and valuable. Hit the like buttons and subscribe your more videos and breakdowns to the finance, economic, and the hidden system shaping our world. Thank you for the watching. I will see you later for the next video. Thank you.